So I just finished up on the episode of the Shadow People, and I actually wanted to explain something a little, after this on a little bit more of a personal level, as I wanted the rest of the show to be much more like a show. I wanted to take it in a new direction, this channel. So this is just being candid and talking to all of you about something a little unique. Now, I have mentioned that oftentimes the Shadow People are accompanied with, or just by himself, a man dressed in all black, often a trench coat and a top hat look. You can not really see his face or anything like that. Now, I've seen shadows or shadow people before, going to abandoned asylums, this and that. Now, one of the questions that people pose is, what is the name of this shadow person? This person that, hangs around. That he seems to be a certain authority over the other shadows. Now, I'm not saying that this is definite, but when I was younger and getting into art, I had drawn this figure who was in a trench coat, a hat, all in black, and I dubbed him Dominos, and I considered him the god of insanity. Now, at the time, I thought I just had created something for a comic book, some sort of character. But later on in life, now I had never heard stuff about shadow people until, I'd say probably about the age of 30, is when I really started to find out about this phenomenon. And only a few months ago was the question actually posed, what is the name of the man in the hat? And no one has. And I'm not saying that I received some sort of information, like in my sleep or, from these things, or that I had gotten that close to, we'll say, Dominos. But it did give me an eerie feeling. Like, I instantly flashed back to, I think I was like 14 when I had drawn this, and thought about it, that he was a certain figure, a certain drawing that I had made that really stuck out to me. He wasn't just simply something like, I perceived all my other characters as characters, while Dominos seemed to have a certain weight to him, a certain quality to him that was much more than just simply a drawing that I had made. And it stuck with me. It stuck with me for a long, long time. And ever since that question I got posed, that idea, that drawing has now stuck in my mind for some time. And I've been pondering it. Could it be that name has floated into my brain somewheres through maybe a night terror or whatever? But I just kind of wanted to share that story with you. I actually have several other ghost stories that I've had, because I used to explore abandoned buildings a lot of the time, haunted places. Some of the places I've been have been the Lambertville School in New York, or in New Jersey, I'm sorry. The Skillman Institute, which was absolutely terrifying. I've been there a bunch of times. I'd say it's probably the most haunted area I've ever been in. I may actually just do a follow-up, maybe even today, about my experiences in Skillman, which I unfortunately do not have anymore because I've lost and moved. But I used to have EVP recordings of the Skillman Institute. But some of the other places, the Marlboro Institute I've been to, the Devil's Tree, which really doesn't have much of a story, in my opinion. Nothing to really write home about. And then not to mention just simply houses of friends that I've known and been to their houses and experienced certain things and such. The house I grew up in had a lot of activity itself, so I'm no stranger to these events. And if you checked the rest of my YouTube channel, here in Manville, where I live in New Jersey, I recorded some lights in the sky. I know that it's terrible to say it, but UFOs, unidentified objects, that flickered in and out. Those are all, I don't want to be pretentious. I don't want to say that I have like insight to these types of things. In fact, I think that it's not even really a gift or some sort of psychic ability, but rather, like in the case of UFOs, I feel as though if you want to see UFO, you just have to keep watching the skies. You'll eventually see them. They're there. Haunted areas, you just have to travel there. You just have to find one and stay there long enough, and you will find something. So, don't think, I'm trying to claim to be psychic or whatever it may be, but rather it's more of just allowing yourself to be open to the experience and actually being there to the experience is where I'm trying to get at. But I'll definitely share some moments with you. And this music is really crazy. I'm trying to add some music, and I didn't listen to this whole thing. And if you're picking this up, this is a little too much, I think. Right? It's too much. It's really invading. But I enjoy doing these crazy videos. Give me your your ideas. Tell me what you think. Share your stories. Tell me your stories. And if you want, I will talk about your personal story on here if you would like. I'm definitely open to that. That would be really cool. Then we can share via through YouTube videos our past experiences with the unknown. I like to say the unknown or the other side, I think is the most appropriate. I mean, when I say the unknown that encompasses anything, whether it's UFOs, monsters, the cryptic type stuff, or ghosts. I love ghost stories. I really do. It's always something that has fascinated me. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at this. And I think I will just go right into a Skillman story right after this. So, also, sorry that I haven't been posting for the past couple days. My phone broke. I'm working with a new phone. I'm just trying to understand it a bit. I literally got it less than 24 hours ago, so bear with me. But I might actually, with this newer phone, be be able to do some cool editing, which I really hope that I can do. I want to bring this whole show to a new level. And my God, that music is crazy. But I'm going to end it there so I can turn that off. And I love you all. Bye.